Malachi 3 and 1. Malachi 3 and 1.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3, reading from verse 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, saith the Lord of hosts. But who?
That's it. Okay. Because this would, so it's basically saying there was two comings. We know that one coming is coming when the third temple has to be placed, but then there's one coming where the Son of Man is already coming onto his temple. Meaning that Malachi 3 has to have already had happened when Christ came back 2,000 years ago. These guys are trying to say that the Hamashiach is going to come when they build the third temple. But it says the third temple will be built when he comes, not he's going to come onto it. Do you see the confusion here? Do you see the confusion that has been perpetuated by Catholicism, by the Reformation of the Protestant Church, by the Jewish people that you call the Zionists and Jews today? It's confusion. They're trying to jumpstart prophecy. You're trying to cleanse a sanctuary that you haven't built yet. So you're pulling the red heifers over there. You ain't even built the temple yet. It's nothing but Islamic practices being indulged in there, and divinial worship towards Allah in there. There's no the name of the unknown God in there. Yah is not in that place.
Definitely not.
But we know it's not going to be built until the only begotten Son of Man returns. These guys are trying to jumpstart the prophecy. This is why they're literally trying to infuse themselves in the book by pushing prophecy. Or like jumpstarting God's prophecy. But we know we do things decently and in order. It's going to be sequentially done through the Father.
You got some more on that?
Yeah, bring that out.
Verse 2. But who may abide in the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like fuller's soap. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. And he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness.
That's right. And then this goes into him fulfilling this prophecy when John the Baptist was basically making a way for the Lord. You know, purifying the Levites, because a lot of the Levites really started selling out, because they were the ones that were allowing the Herodians and the converts to be inside the temple when they were supposed to be at the wall of perdition, as the Bible says. Like, Gentiles were not supposed to be inside the inner court. So this is why he had to come back and purify the Levitical priesthood and the Levites, because at that time they were just letting Gentiles just run rampant through there. But they couldn't do anything because you had the Herodian dynasty, and you had Herod being put as a tetrarch over the four main places of Israel at the time. So this is how you know that this Malachi 3 had already came to pass. Because you can't have Christ coming onto his temple, but then you have in Jeremiah 30 that the temple is going to be built when the Davidic king comes back. You can't have it both ways. And especially at this time, because there's not going to be no need to purify the Levites. If they're already built, came back in the land, kept the commandments, and they're brought back from the sword. They're already brought back from everything at that point in Jeremiah 30. So these are the things that the Ashkenazim have to answer. And guess what? They don't have no answer for it. Because you've been psyoped. You've been psychologically, I don't want to do an internet highway byways. You've been psychologically just psyop, basically. You've been an operation has been done on you.
You've been taking a blue pill, man.
You took a blue pill, as people say. Like, they can't be the people. When you bring out these scriptures, they just cannot. I'm sorry.
What was I supposed to say? I think it's Zechariah.
And that's making sense, man. You see, because if you look at it, man, we're the ones being purified, right? Who's been going through the fire? They're not going through the fire like that. They're living their best life.
Yeah, I was gonna bring this out. Get Zechariah 6:12. This is going more into how the Messiah at the ordination of the Messiah, the temple will be built. Not because you're bringing red heifers over there and you want to take over Palestine and kill kill the innocents of people because they don't want to keep your ways, right? We don't see that nowhere in Torah. You can bring it up.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 6, reading from verse 12.
Right.
And speak unto him, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Behold, the man whose name is the branch,
right.
and he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple of the Lord.
He shall what?
Build the temple of the Lord.
So we know that the Davidic king, like Christ always said, I am the root and offspring of David. That's what Christ says. I am the root and offspring of David.
That's a cut.
So the temple is not going to be built until Christ comes back. Not you building the temple and then Christ comes back. Like that doesn't make any sense. So and this is important because people will be like, oh, why does it matter? It matters because Christ said that there will be a people calling themselves Jews and they are not. Because they're of the synagogue of Satan. Bring it up. Yeah.
Verse 13, even he shall build the temple of the Lord,
right.
and he shall bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne, and he shall be a priest upon his throne, and the counsel of peace shall be between them both.
That's right. Say what it say. Reconciliation of Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. Mm-hmm. You go over there and ask the Ashkenazim and the Yehudim today, where are the Northern Kingdom? They're not going to be able to give you an answer for that. They're not going to be able to give you an answer. Letting you know that they're not the people of the book, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you grew up your whole life and you saw people with all black and the hats and curly fries hanging off, that you thought that those were the people of Abraham, but I'm sorry, there's just not. It doesn't make sense with the prophecy.
Even going into the how he shall sit on his throne of his father David. Even the council of peace shall be between them both.
Yeah.
You know, it's scriptures.
Basically building up the tabernacle of David. But you have the Yehudim and the Ashkenazim over there importing red heifers. You don't even have the temple, but you have them trying to build the third temple. But they're going to have to go to war. They're going to have to literally kill innocent people over there, the Palestinian people, to literally take over the Temple Mount. You can literally see this happening today. Like they're over there doing like massive protests.
That's wicked.
Wicked as hell, man. So our government has been psyop. And then one can say, if people actually know the historicity of America, when you read the Jewish Confederacy, Jewish and Ashkenazim and the Yehudim had an immense play in the transatlantic slave trade. That's something that people don't want to really bring out. Because the king of Prince Henry of Portugal had an immense amount of Ashkenazim and Yehudim at the top of it, in its opulence. Why did Christopher Columbus bring over so many Hebraic interpreters? Right? What are you bringing Hebraic interpreters for to the other side of the world? They don't know Hebrew. Why are you bringing so many interpreters?
The weather's good.
I thought y'all were the people, right? I thought y'all are the people, but you're bringing Hebraic interpreters to talk to people that you don't. They knew that the Israelites are over here.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were speaking Indian.
Yeah.
Well, you try to get the Indians.
What are you speaking Hebrew for them for?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
And then when you read the Jewish Confederacy, they literally you could literally see some of the Ashkenazim owning slave ports damn near the size of Portugal in the in Central and South America. And this is why America and Zionists will never part ways from each other, because at the instantiation of the Americas, the Ashkenazim has always been a part. Boom, there you go. There you go. Not through the 1948 Balfour. They've always had cahoots with each other. Enacting wickedness such as, what is that thing called where they kill their own, I forgot what it was called, but the Ashkenazim do something where they'll sacrifice their own people to push a bigger agenda. I forgot what it's called, man. It's a certain thing that they do. But that's what they do to push their agenda, because they take on the role of victimhood. And what is the greatest way that you can get some people to fight for you is through pointing out a big enemy or developing some sort of protagonist and antagonist sort of view. And the best way that you can do that is say, oh, we've been hurt, cascaded out of our land. We need your help with this. Right?
Don't let us into your sewers. Man. You can't make this stuff up.
You can't make it up.
I can like,
You can't make it up, yo.
who would have ever thought that they doing creepy stuff in the sewers? Like, that's the stuff of like bedtime nightmare stories, you know? Who does that?
And they said that the sewers were like linked to their synagogues, to them children museums and stuff
That's
like that.
crazy.
Yeah. Wicked as hell, man. But it does, I don't put it past them, because when you read things like the Mishnah and you read the Gemara, the Mishnah, the Talmud, these things are blasphemous, man, in nature. I'm sorry, there's some very heinous things in there that the Ashkenazim do. I mean, one namely is a mitzvah vipeh. Show me in the Torah where it says that the priest is supposed to circumcise a child with their mouth. Show me that in Torah. Show any of that in Torah. And this is why Christ speaks vehemently against the traditions of men, the oral traditions of the converts at that time, that were putting their laws over the laws of God.
I think it's authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it up, brother. Yeah, so they can't be the people. When you concern these prophecies, one of the quickest cuts is to basically showcase that the Messiah and his ordination is going to build the temple. Not that it's going to be built through Benjamin Netanyahu or the Ashkenazim and the Yehudim of today. Those things don't match. Then when you really want to get down to it, the other nations are going to be building it. You got the Ashkenazim building it. The Bible says other nations are going to build the palace at the ordination of the Messiah. Right? So make it make sense. The Bible says, if you bless the children of Abraham, you shall be blessed. If you curse the children of Abraham, you're going to be cursed. Those aren't the people. You have to know who the children of Abraham are so you can partake in that sort of blessing.
It might be later on in Exodus.
What did it say?
Earlier in Exodus, like I thought it says that Abraham took a knife and he circumcised his son.
Ain't it in Jeremiah? I mean, not Genesis.
Yeah, I was looking at Genesis, but
I thought it was Genesis 17.
that's what I was in right now. But it didn't mention the knife. Verse 23. And Abraham took Ishmael his son and all that were born in his house and
8 days circumcised. Yeah, don't say.
Yeah.
Flesh in your foreskin, token. I mean, you got another one. You got
Yeah, Moses' wife, I think he would have said. I thought it could.
circumcised.
I could have swore he said he made knives.
I got one.
Yeah.
You got
Joshua 5 and 2. Joshua 5 and 2. Let's see how our forefathers circumcised. Joshua chapter 5 verse 2.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 5, reading from verse 2.
Bring it up.
At that time the Lord said unto Joshua, make thee sharp knives and circumcise again the children of Israel the second time.
Right.
That's simple.
Very simple. Very, very simple. Notice it don't say nowhere in their mouth. But then when people are like, oh, well, it doesn't say in the other passages. Well, show me where did Joshua learn this from?
Yeah.
Joshua was
The Lord said.
Yeah.
That was the Lord. The Lord said.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the Lord you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lord said unto Joshua.
Oh yeah, fine.
So that's there. We have the instructions right there. I know, and if you like, I can't believe. Well, I'm sure there are wicked, evil men out there would say that thing about our father Abraham. But our father Abraham is not putting his mouth on every rod in his camp. He's not biting the foreskin off. It's crazy.
And he just saw all the atrocities of Sodom and Gomorrah. You think he finna do that Like he saw everything that's happening in Sodom and Gomorrah. You think he's gonna do something similar to sin?
That's crazy.
Come on, bro. That's ridiculous.
Our Father is not the author of sin, man,
Right.
or author of confusion.
Come on, man. Make it make sense. And it is a big deal because, like I said, there'll be somebody in the earth calling themselves Jews and they are not.
It seems like at every turn, man, you look into them and they don't add up. You know?
No, they don't.
They just don't add up.
Like, just because the whole, like, that's like saying, oh, well, everybody says it's this, so it has to be that. Like, so if everybody start doing something like jumping off the bridge or killing the poor people of your country, you gonna say that that's okay? You gonna do the same thing, bro? Like, come on. You've been psyops. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys like to say that you're seekers of truth, but well, some of the truth that you should also seek is that the Ashkenazim and the Edodim are not who they say they are. Period. And then, like, even go as far as saying wicked things like, oh, well, Christ would have kept some of those same things. Man, show me where Mary or anybody kept the Talmud.
It's like where the students
You read
design.
something out the Talmud for them. Right. So this is from Who is Esau Edom, page 52, under the column Judaism from the Talmud. It reads under the heading Bestiality condoned. Women having intercourse with a beast can marry a priest. The act is but a mere wound. Yabama 59b. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's sin, man. You can't even, if you're
Marry a woman that slept with anybody.
a woman who's the daughter of a priest, she can't, even as a matter of fact, a priest can't marry
anyone that's not a virgin.
That's not a virgin. His daughter can't go off and be all wicked like that either. Come on, man.
Just that's what I'm saying, man.
It flies in the face of what we got going on, of the truth.
Of the truth.
So
of the Torah.
it don't work out, man. It's not holding up. It's not holding up.
Yeah, it's looking bad. That's why a lot of the Ashkenazim, they don't want to have these conversations. They're gonna come at you with rabbinical tradition, but they cannot answer the basicness of the Torah. And this is why we stand bold out here every day. You can bring a camera, you can bring 20 men with you. It's gonna go down the same way.